Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to make an anagram activity with the Smart Notebook software. I'm using Smart Notebook 11, but it's basically the same for Smart Notebook 10 as well. The anagram activities are excellent for review or for warm-up in a class. They're easy to make, and let's get started. So the first thing I have here is I have an Untitled Smart Notebook. Nothing in this one, it's brand new. Along the side here, I'm going to go down past the pages to the gallery. I'm going to click here. This is going to open up the gallery essentials. Inside you'll find the lesson activity toolkit and the lesson activity examples. We want the lesson activity toolkit, so we're going to open this one up here. Within there's lots to choose from. There's many more things that you can do, but for today we're going to choose activities, and under activities we're going to choose anagram. Once we've selected anagram, what we need to do now is go down below. And what we see here is an area that shows us the anagram folder has 6 items. They're interactive and multimedia, and these are them here. Mostly they're the same, it's just a variety of colors to choose from. I'm going to select the blue one to use today. Now I can either come here, click here, and say insert in notebook. That will put it into the notebook, or if I prefer, I can just click on it and drag it and drop it on the blank page. I prefer the drag and drop, but you can do what you like. Okay, now we've got the anagram activity in the notebook. I'm going to click on it and get rid of that side panel, and now what we need to do is build the anagram. So to start, we're going to click on edit. Now within edit you can set passwords. I don't recommend it though. I did that for one and quickly forgot the password, and now I can't change that anagram anymore. You can also set the speed. I also haven't found any use for this really. The timer's okay. That keeps track of how long it takes them to do, and there's a point at the end that you can keep track of to see if there's a winner, quote unquote. Alright, so what we're going to do for this anagram, I'm going to use famous Canadians as my example. And I'm going to start with one of my favorites. And what I'm going to do here, now that I've selected the anagram 1 box, is I'm going to simply type my first vocabulary item. For me, I'm going to use Terry Fox. Now I can hit tab to move over into the clue box, or I can click with the mouse and move back and forth between them. I'm going to come here to the clue box. You don't have to have clues, but I like to do it. So for this one I'm going to add he ran across . Alright, now I've put in a verbal clue, or sorry, a text clue, which is fine, but we can also add images as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up our camera option. So at the top here we have the camera. It's the screen capture. I can take pictures of different things that are on the screen. So I'm going to select screen capture, and this will open for me the screen capture window. Now, you can take a picture of the whole screen or select parts of the screen. I find that the crop, the simple square crop, is about the best thing that you're going to use in here, for my purposes anyway. So, we can choose to capture to a new page, but we don't want to do that because we want it to be captured to the page that we're working with for our anagram. So I'm going to leave this box unchecked. Now, down below I have Google's open in another tab, so I'm going to open up Google now. I've got Google here. I'm going to use Google Images, and I'm going to type in his name. Now I'll get lots of pictures of Terry Fox, but there's one that I want in particular. I like this one here. Now I find it's best to actually select the picture and allow Google to take you to a better version of it, a bigger version. Okay. You can also click on full size image and get an even better resolution, or without the background, but you'll see in a moment that the background here isn't going to be a problem. So I come back here to my screen capture box. I'm going to choose crop, come here to the picture, and I'm just going to crop what I want, select the part of the image that I want to have. Then I simply let go of the mouse, and it takes a picture for me and makes a very satisfying sound. Okay, now I like to close my camera. Sometimes it gets in the way, or you can leave it open, or you can minimize it, but we're going to use it again, so I'll just leave it here for now. I'm going to click back on my anagram page, and there he is. Terry Fox is waiting for me. Now I click on the picture once. That will highlight it for me, and now I'm going to click and drag. And I'm going to pull Terry Fox over here to the box, and like magic, the Smart Notebook will resize him for me. Now I'm ready to go on to my second anagram clue, so I'm going to click here in anagram 2. For this one, I'm going to use Oscar Peterson. I'm going to choose tab to move to clue number 2, or again you can click to move back and forth. In clue number 2, I'm going to write not sure if I spelled musician right, so I'm going to move that. Ooh, musiciona. Okay, let me change that. Musician. Alright, famous jazz musician. And I had a period above. Now again, I'll return to my Google Images. I'm going to click back to get back to my search screen that I was using. I'm going to change Terry Fox to Oscar Peterson. Oh, lots of good pictures here to choose from. Let me see. Oh, I like this one. Okay, I'm going to click on this one here with the piano behind. Get a better copy here. Again, come back to the screen capture. I'm going to click on the crop image again. From here, select the photo, and release the mouse. Hear the sound, and return to the anagram, and there he is. Again, I'll drag him over and drop Mr. Peterson into the box. Now, for the purposes of this video, you can continue on and do more. You can use basically anything that's a vocabulary item or that would fit into these boxes. Anything that has images, you can use those. You can make clues or not as you choose. I'm now going to close my screen capture because I'm finished for now. And now I'm going to say OK. Alright, so I've created the anagram, and now I can click on Start to begin. I should mention, for the purposes of the video, I've made a smaller screen, so there is more on the screen here that would be visible on your Smart Notebook. I'm working on a laptop tonight. So I'm going to give this a try. I'll click on Start, and there's my first one. Now of course we know who it is, but I'm going to click on Clue below, and we'll see our clue pop up. Students would be moving the letters. You can have them work in teams, helping each other to spell while one student is moving the letters, or you can make a series of vocabulary items and have each student do one. As you can see, it takes some time to complete these anagrams, so you don't want things to get dry. Now I've done Terry Fox, I'll say next, and I've got a much bigger clue this time. A much bigger anagram. I'll click on Clue, let's see it again. Up above we have a timer that's running, and at the end it will give me a point score. Alright, you choose your topic, you choose your items, try making an anagram of your own. Enjoy.